Joining us tonight, I'm Mike Olmstead. Well, no doubt the excitement is ramping up as we get closer to Sunday and the Super Bowl. However, believe it or not, human trafficking can also be an issue during one of sports' biggest weekends. KSN's Deja Brown spent some time with someone today who knows about it all too well.
The trafficking for me, it was 365 days a year.
When we think of the Super Bowl, our attention naturally goes to the rivalry and competition. But experts say there's a darker side to the game, operating in the shadows.
I just remember during Super Bowl time, during any of those events, it being an increased pressure.
This survivor that I spoke with is a human trafficking survivor who says that darker side is sadly all too familiar because she was trafficked during a Super Bowl event.
Quotas, amounts of money that I would need to bring in during that time would increase, and the hours of working would increase because there were more buyers.
Demand for sex is there every single day. But when there is a large event, people do tend to think that they can step outside of the rules. You add in alcohol, you add in a lot of parties, and there is almost this barrier that's lifted of decency, and it often leads to degradation.
When people tend to travel, which people travel a lot for the Super Bowl and for other events, they tend to engage in activities that maybe they wouldn't engage in at home.
But now with COVID-19 in play, traffickers are switching it up, looking to target potential victims virtually.
And so there is a component of that virtual trafficking that is happening in exponential ways, especially this year.
Just to be vigilant and to be aware that trafficking may not look like how it's portrayed in movies. I was able to get out with the help of several local agencies, which I was very, very fortunate to do that, but my experience was decades of trafficking.
Know that there is help and know that people believe in you getting that help. So don't give up. Take that opportunity.
I'm very, very grateful that there has become so much more awareness of trafficking around the Super Bowl, and that is a great thing for the anti-trafficking movement and for people coming to that understanding that of what exploitation can look like and what trafficking can look like, both with children and adults.
In Joplin, Deja Brown, KSN Local News.
Well, a total of 71 people have been arrested for human trafficking in a sting operation called Operation Intercept. You can see on your screen right now the mugshots of the people arrested over the course of the months-long operation. The operation took place in Tampa, Florida, and was aimed at targeting and deterring human trafficking. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office has made combating human trafficking a priority, they said, leading up to the Super Bowl, which will be played in Tampa next month. From December through January, detectives worked undercover online, advertising sex for sale, and women detectives posed as prostitutes on the streets. The pictures you see on your screen are the total of 71 sex buyers who are arrested and charged with soliciting another to commit prostitution. Sheriff of Hillsborough County said that Hillsborough County has a zero tolerance for such prostitution, and the Super Bowl should not be a venue for these.